What's up, YouTube? Hey, it's your boy Triple R here. Oh shit, wait. Yeah, the mic's on. It's your boy Triple R here. And hey, today we're gonna be discussing ourselves, how we're doing, how you're doing. As you can see, we got this headset right here. We just wanted to test it out. This is actually, I don't even know whose it is. It's just there, and I found it right. I think it's Kevin's or my other nephew's. I'm not sure, right? But it's a pretty cool headset. I was using it earlier to on my computer and shit. I was doing some work, and it works pretty cool. So I was like, hey, I'm gonna make a video, and I'm gonna try to test it out, you know. So comment below how it works, if it works or not. So how you guys been? I've been great. Wanna know how you guys have been? I've been getting a few comments on on the comments, right? And yeah, I've been trying to keep up with them. Pretty good comments. Um, Today we have nothing much, honestly. No video outside and stuff. Remember last time I said how we were gonna record the gym? We took the the camera, but the footage wasn't recording and stuff. So I guess that SD card didn't work anymore. I don't know what happened. What happened was that we we had a bunch of pictures in it, right? Like photos, videos, and stuff. The ones we had never edited, honestly, because we were just too lazy to edit them. And then we tried to delete them because we were trying to like delete them to fit more in there because it was like a big storage, right? A big memory card. But I think in the process of that, we deleted the whole thing and restarted the card. So now every time we insert the SD card in the camera, it just says processing. So I don't know if you guys know how to fix it or not. I tried looking it up on YouTube and stuff, but it doesn't let me know how to fix it and stuff. If any of you know how, like, let me know, DM me so I can like fix it and shit. Cause it's a good freaking SD card. And we've been trying to buy one, but they're really expensive. Well, I mean, yeah, I guess they're like $100. I guess you can say that's a lot or not, but for a little shit. But it seems like we're gonna have to buy one because that one pretty much is done, I guess. And the thing, you guys are probably like, oh, why don't you just buy the cheaper ones, right? The thing with that one specifically is that I don't know. It was an M. I don't know what it. There's like a letter in the number 1, 2, 3. That's how fast it processes, or A2, A3, something like that. I can't remember. That's how fast it processes the footage to the computer. Like if example you're taking like high quality videos, if it's able to handle them and send it to the computer like and shit. And some of it can handle 4K, but then the camera doesn't handle 4K, but it still like works with it, right? And it gives you like good footage. But pretty much we're trying to fix it and shit, but it's not working. So so there's actually not waiting to do a video. We still got this other one, the one I'm using right now. That's how we're gonna start making videos now. Or we're gonna have to buy a new one. But like I was saying, we were supposed to post videos of us working out on Friday, but I couldn't get the footage right, so I just ended up posting what I had. And today I'm just basically coming up here. Last week, what happened Wednesday? Oh, Wednesday we did a reaction video. That one we were pretty cool. We were pretty on it. Um, Maybe you guys are wondering why do you just do reaction videos and stuff. But like I said in the previous videos, you know, I get a little busy and stuff. But there should never be excuses, you know. Damn, I hope this thing's working. Shit, because if it's not, I don't know if the mic from the camera can hear me all the way over here, and that would have sucked real bad. Shit. Damn it, I didn't test that. I just sat here and I tested it once. I was like, oh, I'm gonna see if it works, and it sounded like it was working on there. It was sounding, but it could have been the mic from the camera. But now that I'm talking, sometimes like when I go up, down, like my voice, now I go loud and then drop down. The camera's not able to like, so it just sounds like, damn it. I guess we'll figure it out. And yeah, I hope that turns out good. So like I basically connected it to the one I always use, the little mic, and it's right here. So what have we been up to? Well, you know, we've been working, producing, and doing all these stuff that take up a lot of time. And so, like I said, hey, like I told you guys in the beginning, the YouTube channel was basically about, you know, we were gonna do pranks, vlogs, videos. They're basically just my life. And so whenever I change, basically I would change the YouTube channel with me. I don't think there's a specific niche because like to this day, like friends and stuff, to tell me just find a niche. Like you're gonna do like vlogs, and I'm like, yeah, it's easy to say, but like Also, cause like I'm in life, I'm doing like I gotta do my stuff too. Well, this is part of my stuff actually. That's why it's like hard to just I'm gonna do this one or I'm gonna do that one. But right now we're doing. I guess right now we're in session 2 and we're doing close up videos. I'll make them entertaining though. Don't worry. I'm trying. I'll find ways to make them entertaining. There's actually like what's that guy's name? Well, no, this is actually different though because they do finances. I have like a lot of YouTubers I watch, but it's about finance, like Grant Stephan and stuff. He does finance, you know. And then for entertainment, like who's my? I think. Oh, actually, they asked me last time who's like your number one entertaining you like watching. There's actually a lot, but since I don't really watch YouTube like videos unless they're like educational videos, I don't really have it. I used long like a couple big years ago. On like my favorite ones were Nelk. My favorite, they're still Nelk boys. I love what they're doing. Phase Drugs, freaking great. His whole family, like, I remember Sherman started his YouTube vid channel. Barad is his brother. Pretty cool guys. Mr. Beast, and everyone watches Mr. Beast. Literally, I know this guy who's like a business guy, and he watches Mr. Beast, right? I was like, oh shit, you watch? I didn't know you watch YouTube. I thought you were like all crowded up. Like, nah, that's my way to get away from all the show and shit. Cause like, Mr. Beast is pretty cool, man, and his videos are really entertaining. You know, like really, really good. That's one of them. Well, they're the biggest ones I know. And then like finances, who I watch. Oh, I have a lot of people I watch on YouTube of finances, like all these videos. Like I think the number one I was watching. But I something I've learned throughout like the time is that I like watching videos that actually teach me something. I learned this in one of the events I went to. In case you guys don't know, like sometimes I go to events like business events or real estate events, conferences, right? Some are motivation, some actually teach you something. I think the best one I've been to was a boring one. That was 3 days. It was a conference I went with my brother for 3 days. It was boring. Not the part where they were what they were teaching us. That was like freaking. You know, I was capturing everything, writing notes and shit, trying to like, you know, keep everything in my head. But the part of like sitting there in a conference for 3 days in a hotel, you know, those like the ballroom room or whatever, the conference room. 3 days, from 8 a.m. all the way to 7 p.m. I'll lie, like 5 p.m. right? And just sitting there taking in and people say, oh well, how could it be boring? I thought you learned. No, no, no. That's the difference. There's the difference. The most boring conferences I've noticed are actually the most educational conferences because they actually teach me something. Now, you're right. Like, what the hell are you talking about this? I think it's important for you guys to know. Finance is very important, matter of fact. It's the number one thing. So, I sat there and it was fun. It was a lot of learning. That's why it was difficult. But then, you know, just learning is really good. But just like sitting there for 8, 9, 10 hours, that's what like sucks, you know. But I stuck through it. But like I said, I've learned that in those conferences, the boring ones are actually the ones that teach you the most. It was I think, what was it like about? Oh, it was a multi-family conference, like real estate conference, right? Let's just keep it at that. They were teaching you how to upright, blah blah blah, and a lot of good stuff. And I wrote a bunch of notes. They actually give us a huge book this thick. Seriously, man, this thick. Still got it. Everything you need to know about real estate, specifically multifamily. So I practice that all the time. Shows you how to underwrite. If you guys don't know what underwrite, just basically walk down the deal and see if it's gonna the price and the the ROI, return on investment, and everything. And that was a good real estate. And then I've been to other ones where they just motivate you and they're alright. I think those motivated ones are just more of the networking. So are these, but these is more like learning and shit. You actually you got to put it in practice. I'll be honest with you, I didn't put everything in practice, but a little bit, and I've been doing it. But yeah, and then those are cool. I forgot what we were talking about, but yeah, conferences, right? So those are cool. I encourage you guys to go to them though. Like, something this one who is it? This one entrepreneur I know, right? He's like really rich. He told me, he's like, all right, so how many conferences are you gonna have to go to before you take action? And that hit me. Like, I was like, oh shit, he's right. Like, you can't just read 1,000 books and then be telling like, oh, this blah blah blah. Just read one, and if that shit has information, and it says that like a lot of people done it, we don't know until you actually do it, and then you become one of those that have done it and succeeded, or it just didn't work out. But it's actually best if you just try it instead of reading 20 books and, you know, not taking action on none. But, you know, how many minutes is it on?
10.
Okay, but yeah, so that's the whole thing about conferences, and I love them. So I don't know if I'm going to any of this year because I got, you know, like I said, hey, take action is the number one thing. Those things motivate you, but motivation only lasts a few days, and then you just forget it. Anyways, guys, hey, hope you enjoyed today's video. We're gonna talk about more about finances. Well, more about we're gonna talk more about these things. We're gonna sit down and talk more about how our day looked, how our week was. Well, probably what we can do is do a video and then break down like throughout the week of what we did and stuff. I feel like that would be interesting for you guys. Anyways, hey, stay tuned for the next one. I love you guys. Peace. Triple R.